Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Fiery Moon, here to do the daily oracle message for August 6th, 2021. You guys know it's just a general read on the energies surrounding us and allowing for, messages that need to come through. For those who may need a message or want a message, you guys already know the deal. Energy could be vice versa or interchangeable, and time and energy is fluid. This could be something you've already went through, something you may currently be going through, or something that may be to come in the future. So just as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. But let's see what's going on in the energies for today. What messages need to come through for the collective in regards to the energy for today? What messages do we need in regards to the energy for today? Alright, I'm gonna do one more. Alright, so the bottom of the deck we have, trust your path, which has come out, yesterday, I want to say. But it has been, the energy that's playing out, throughout the energy we've had for this week. And it says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So the energy that I'm getting off of that is almost like it's like you may be in search of some type of, support in regards to whatever situation this may be playing out for you. But it does also feel like I feel like an energy of, the choice is yours. Because I believe I said in one of the other dailies, like, it really doesn't matter which, direction you choose to go. Because once you pick a direction, it's just like, you won't know what would happen if you didn't pick that direction either. So, each path, or, if you're feeling like you're at that crossroads, it's basically, the energy that I'm feeling is saying, like, the choice is yours. It's up to you. But I also feel like there is some, hesitancy. But with share your voice up under that, it's like, I feel like as long as you, set the right intentions, establish boundaries, and, express or communicate that, it may even, your path, wherever you're being guided or feel like you're being pulled, will show up for you. Like, your steps will be like almost ordered in a way. Like, I almost feel an energy of, how can I put it? Like, it's almost like expect the unexpected, but you know, how can I put it? It's like expecting the unexpected, but, you know, not truly believing that, you know, the unexpected may be something that, you know, could be something, you know, potentially positive for you. So let's see what's going on. What's going on? What messages do we need for the collective? So what we have out is the Great Gathering, which we've seen this card a lot this week. It's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribes. Then we have Mirror, who or what is triggering you. Then we have the Emrama card, where are you being called to journey to? And then we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Bottom of the deck, we have no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So with this no card, what I'm feeling like is, for some of you, it may be a no to like a question that you may be asking yourself right now. But what I'm feeling just intuitively off of this card, it's like, I think like this is the energy that you may be in. Like I'm getting the energy of, like you wanting to postpone this process, or this needing to make that choice. If there's a choice that needs to be made, I do feel like there is a choice that needs to be made. But I feel like some of you may be like in an avoidant energy, like you're telling yourself no, 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 no. Because for some of you, you are, especially with like that lightning in the background, you're expecting like the worst. It's almost giving me like tower energy. So it's like it's almost like an energy of wanting to buy more time to prevent a tower moment. But coming out with the energy here of that great gathering, it's like almost giving me an energy of like, no matter whether you want to wait or postpone or, bide your time, it's basically telling me that it's coming, like whatever this is, where you're being guided to, is coming together anyway. With that great gathering card. So because, this no is almost feeling like resistance. It's like you're resisting, and then with that Mentaken energy, you're longing as well, because it says longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So it feels like I said, like you're trying to resist something, but you're also longing for it as well. And that may be why I'm feeling the energy of, it's coming together anyway with the Great Gathering. And with, the Mirror card, I feel like this is all going on within you. Like I forgot what reading it was where I said like it feels like you're having like an internal conversation with yourself. Because it's like your soul is calling out to you. It's calling out for you to do this so that you can, ultimately create something new. But we're going to look at this mirroring card because there's a lot of energy coming off of that. Tell me about mirror. Because it could be a person, place, or thing, but I feel like it's you, like almost like discovering new parts of yourself. That's too many. What's the mirror? Tell me about mirror. Yeah, for some of you, this is definitely you, which is what I was feeling anyway. But clarifying the mirror and the the mirror card, we have starseed and soul family. So some of you, it's like you're looking at parts of yourself. Like, how can I word this? Like, it's like almost like a self-reflection energy. Because I had heard this song last night, but I'm getting that, the Mirror song by Lil Wayne and Bruno Mars. And it's almost like having that conversation like with the man in the mirror in regards to, like, I really feel like it's by you doing this process, it's showing you like the light within you with the Starseed card, because it says what lights you up. And it's like almost what I'm feeling is like this process is necessary so that you can get, more aligned with yourself than, going off of, like the reflection. Like, it's almost like what you see and who you are like two different things. Is the best way that I can explain it. So it's like you're doing this self-reflection or self-realization to see how you can, almost make the situation, bring light to how you can like become more evolved and almost like accepting of parts of you that, you may be seeing that you may not like. Or, parts of you that you weren't aware of, and how to, establish better boundaries with yourself. So what's the Imrama? Why is Imrama here? Imrama. So we have the Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations in a divine plan. So it's like, through this process of self-realization, you're going to like, or self-reflecting, it's like prompting you to follow where your soul is calling you to go. And through that process, it's almost like how can I put it, like it's helping you to lay, you know, the foundation of, you know, embarking on this journey. Give me one more for Imran. Like, it's helping you to be able to move forward more solidified and aligned and balanced within yourself. And by you doing that, you're gonna, like, I feel like you're gonna be attracting all that you need. And then I say, this process is laying the foundation so that when you embark on this new journey, you know, it's solidified for you. And it says you go first and the universe will catch you. So culminating all of the energy for this week, we're ending with, you know, like the Fool card, taking a leap of faith, needing to just go ahead. And we don't know, like, you see how she's just standing in this body of water. Like, it's almost like taking, like, I feel like somebody is just gonna, you know, take a dive, like, but you have to do it in a way where, like, you're free of this worry. And almost, I feel like, I don't know why I want to use the word ridicule, but that's what, you know, just came to me. Because some of you, what I'm also getting off of this mirror, starseed, and soul family, you're wondering if how others see you is how you see yourself. And for some of you, it is true, but for some of you, it's almost like you're trying to, like, see what they see. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It just feels like maybe what you're, how can I put it? It's like, for some of you, what you're trying to see is how, is like by looking at other people and trying to, like, what's the word? Emulate that same energy for yourself. But you can't do that with energy. It's either you are it, or, like, it's like you're trying to, how can I put it? It's like looking to, like, a person, place, or thing for something that you're perceiving from the outside, but it's really inside of this person, like it's who they are. So you're trying to figure out a way of how you can, like, imitate that for yourself, but the only way to do that for yourself is through yourself. You have to create your own system. You can't look at somebody else's system and try to harness or take that for you if it's not in you. You can't take something from outside of your body and put it in. Like, if that was the case, we'd all be straight. But let's pull the guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice? Alright, so the guidance or advice is awakening and boundaries. So yeah, it's like you guys have to, like wake up to what you have within you on your own, number one. And then with boundaries, it's almost like you have to like I feel like block out everything from everyone else and trust what you need to do. Move with trust the nigga. Like, what is your intuition telling you? But I do also feel like, especially with this boundaries card, you have to establish better boundaries for yourself. And it's like almost stop looking, or even for some of you, taking the perception and projections from other people and, trying to make it. Like, I almost feel like filling where you're empty at. It's like I hate like the way that it just came to me, but it's like trying to put the stuffing in a turkey after it's already cooked and then trying to cook it again. Like, the stuffing or the turkey is going to be overdone, and like the stuffing is like almost null and void at that point. You were better off taking the stuffing and cooking it in a pot than trying to stuff a already cooked bird. It's all in like trying to, you have to do something a different way. But I'm going to read this boundaries card because we have seen that a lot this week too. So let's see what's going on with the boundaries card. So it says boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? You are being called to create clearer boundaries in your life. This could be with your family, friends, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first, it may only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal. But before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you're left feeling depleted, resentful, or taken advantage of. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries. When they say yes, they are able to give, or for when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear, others know where you stand and you are able to give freely. If you are not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you are saying yes when you really mean no, you are likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something from them? It could be a need for approval, a fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is the second brain. It has an intelligence known as your gut feelings. Tune into this space when deciding what is okay for you. How does it feel? What is it trying to communicate with you? And the Work Your Light inquiry for this card says, where in your life do you need to establish better boundaries? So some of you, and regardless of whatever capacity this is, some of you are needing to say no to something, that is not, in alignment, which could be causing, a trigger for you, wanting you, or like pushing you to move away from that situation so that you can have a new experience. But some of you are, if you're not dealing with another person and this is all going on within you, you're telling yourself no, because remember, that was the card we had at the bottom of the deck. No, wait, postpone. And, It's like some of you are telling yourself you're not ready to do this, or some of you are needing to like verbally express or say no to a person, place, or thing. Either way, whatever the situation is meant to help elevate you. And like I said, there's almost like that fear of being ridiculed. And it did come out in that card. But of course, with Trust the Niggle, it says, what is that niggling feeling trying to tell you? And of course, that intuition comes through the body. You feel it. You can feel what your gut instinct is trying to tell you. And for some of you, what your gut instinct is, telling you is to do what's best for you with the earth mother or star mother. How can you mother yourself? You need to take your best interests into consideration. What is that? And that's exactly what, that intuitive feeling you may be getting is, how can you serve yourself before you try to, serve or please or, do something for someone else? And it's like, it's not selfish, although that's what we've been taught. Because there's a healthy way to be selfish, which is by having those boundaries. And boundaries aren't, for other people. They're for you. And that's a misconception that we have also. So I with this daily reading, it's basically like, how can I put it? Because like I said, especially with this great gathering, I just feel like whether you make the decision or not, it's almost like the universe is going to decide for you. Because I feel like there's somewhere that you need to be. And somewhere that you clearly are feeling like you're being called to. Whether it's a new person, a new location, a new job, a new social group, whatever. But it's almost like the universe is trying to give you, like it's almost like they gave you the time to go ahead and make the decision on your own. But for a lot of you, I feel like there's almost like a push that the universe is going to give you to get you onto that, get you onto this path. Whether it's, healing and doing that inner work for yourself, or, for some of you, like I said, you may have to step away from a job, a relationship, and put yourself first. But all of it is a lesson of boundaries, which is what, right now you're waking up to. So that is the oracle message for this week. As always, I thank you all for tuning in with me. There will be a weekend vibe reading for this weekend, and then I'll also be doing a new moon spread. So you can definitely feel free to check those out between today and tomorrow. They'll get posted. And as always, sending love and light out to you all. And hoping everyone, has a positive day. And as always, a great start off to the weekend. So again, thank you. And I will see you guys all on the next one. Later.